Hello, you are at the English class again. At our lesson, we are going to continue working at the theme past simple. And today we will learn most common irregular verbs and their past forms. So, what's an irregular verb? Irregular verbs make the past form in different ways. For example, go, went, eat, ate, take, took. That's a verb where the past tense form is quite different or sometimes completely different from the regular base form of the verb. Let's look at an example here. I go. Our base verb is going to be the verb to go. This is our base verb. Now let's look at how to form the past simple tense of irregular verbs. So, in the past, in a positive sentence, what do we say? We say, I went. Go becomes went. And again, it will be the same for all of the subjects. Like, I went, you went, we went, they went, he went, she went, and it went. And you have to remember it. There is no other way, really. You just have to learn it. You have to memorize it. You have to remember it. Of course, there are a lot of irregular verbs in English, but let's learn some of them, the most common. The first one is go. The past form of this verb is went. The next one, wake up. I hope you know this verb. The past form is woke up. Come. In the past, it's came. The next one, see. And the past form of this verb is saw. The next, tell. In the past, use the form told. Do. For example, do a homework. So in the past simple, you should use the form did. Did the homework. Okay, the next, give, gave, take, took. Remember them. The next one, eat, ate, drink, and the past form of this verb is drank. Seen. So to describe the past action, you should use the form sang. Write, wrote. Buy, bought. Draw. In the past, use the form drew. Think, thought. Read, read. We write it in the same way, but we pronounce in different way. Remember, read, read. Send, sent. Change the last letter. Find, found. Teach, taught. Sell, sold. Okay, so repeat after me one more time, please. Learn these irregular verbs. Send, sent. Buy, bought. Find, found. Take, took. Come, came. Give, gave. Tell, told. Drink, drank. Read, read. Wake up, woke up. Eat, ate. See, saw. Teach, taught. Sell, sold. Go, went. Do, did. Sing, sang. Write, wrote. Draw, drew. Think, thought. Please write these irregular verbs into your copybooks and don't forget to learn them by heart. Well done! Now you should write a sentence for each picture. Use the past simple forms of the verb. Send, and the past simple form is sent. For example, the man sent a message. And now it's your turn. Think a little. You should write a sentence with the verb drew. Have you done? Let's check. My sentence is: the boy drew a picture. Good. The next one. Write a sentence with red. Think about this girl. Okay, let's check. The girl read a book. Good. The next one. Did. Write a sentence with did. Have you done? Let's check. My sentence is: I did my homework. And what about you? The next one. Went. Make up a sentence with went. My sentence is: I went to school yesterday. Great job! Have you got them all? Great job! You should remember them. The following video will help you to remember some of the irregular verbs. Let's watch it.
What did you do today? I read a book. What did you do today? What did you do today? I drew a picture. What did you do today? What did you do today? I wrote a letter. What did you do today? What did you do today? I took a nap. What did you do today? Great! Let's try that one more time. Are you ready? Here we go. What did you do today? I read a book. What did you do today? What did you do today? I drew a picture. What did you do today? What did you do today? I wrote a letter. What did you do today? What did you do today? I took a nap. What did you do today?
So, we have used the past form of irregular verbs for affirmative sentences. And what about questions and negative sentences? When we go to the negative sentence, so it's the same principle as we learned for the regular verbs. We're going to back to the base form of the verb. Let's see how it sounds. So, the positive sentence, I went. Negative, I didn't go. We've come back, right, to the base form of the verb here. I didn't go. And again, didn't is a construction or a short form for the words did not. But again, in conversation, we would just going to say didn't. So, I didn't go. Great. And what about questions? Question, again, we need that helping verb did in the negative and in the questions. So the question becomes, did you go? Again, we've come back to that base form of the verb, go. So that part is the same with regular verbs. The principle is the same. The way that we form those verbs is the same for regular and irregular. Just with irregular, you have to learn what is the past tense form for the verb. But otherwise, it's really the same thing. So once you've learned it for regular verbs, you can apply the same rules to these verbs in negative and interrogative sentences. Okay? And remember, the same style works here in special questions. So if you need to add a question word like where, when, how, why, you should add the auxiliary verb did. And then you should use subject and a base form of the verb. So we can make some special questions. Where did you go? When did you go? How did you go? And why did you go? We just put it here before the did, but we have to keep this order. Now, just to show you that you've got it, let's try with another irregular verb. For example, buy. So, buy is the base form of the verb. What does it become in the past? Have you heard it? For example, every day I buy a newspaper, but yesterday I bought. So that word, for example, is spelled like this, bought. I bought a newspaper. So every day I buy a newspaper, it's present simple. Yesterday I bought a newspaper. What about negative sentence? Yesterday I didn't buy a newspaper. And question, did you buy a newspaper yesterday? So, this is the past simple. Don't forget to come back to the base form of the verb in questions and in negative sentences. Good. Let's try it with the verb sell. And it's your turn to do. So this is the irregular verb, and the base form of this verb is sell. The past tense of this verb is sold. Do you remember it? I hope you do. Let's make a sentence with this verb. Affirmative sentence. He sold his car. So it's your turn to do negative and question form. Have you done? Let's check. The negative form is he didn't sell his car. Don't forget to come back to the base form of the verb sold. Sell. And question form. Did he sell his car? Again, we have an auxiliary verb here, did. So we should come back to the base form of the verb sold, sell. Good job. Now let's do some practice with the irregular verbs. Do you remember all of them? Fill the empty spaces with present or past forms of irregular verbs. You have 1 minute to do this task. Okay, your time is up. Let's check. So the present form of the verb send is send. The past form of the verb buy is bought. For found, the present form is find. Take, took. Come, came. Forgive, it's give. Tell, told. Drink, drank. Don't forget about this verb. We write it in the same way, but we pronounce it in the different way. Read, read. Wake up, the past form is woke up. Eat, ate. For saw, in the present simple we use see. Teach, taught. Sell, sold. Go, went. Do, did. Well done. Let's have some fun watching video and review past simple rules.
Sometimes in life you need to describe something that happened and it's been a while. You use it about something that is done and dusted. It's easy to remember, it's the simple past. And everyone knows with regular verbs, you just put ed at the end of the word. But irregular verbs can be very hard. The only chance you have is to learn them by heart. So I found, you sought, I threw, you caught, I sold, you bought, and you paid. I ate, you drank, I grew, you shrank, you swam while I sank. I thought that we could, so we began. The past of be is I, he, she, it was. The others they were, but you knew that of course. When you need to make a question, you use did at the start. Like, did you like this song about the simple past? It's used when something happened at a certain time, or for a longer period that stopped after a while. It often goes with expressions like yesterday or ago. The Brits say learnt and dreamt, but Americans don't. So you slept, I woke, you heard, I spoke, I lent, it bent and it broke. I wrote, you drew, I rode, you flew, you stood while I ran. You forgave me when I rang. I thought that we could, so we began. So we began. So we began.
Do you like this video? I hope you do. Let's do one more exercise. Complete the sentences with the past simple form of the verbs in the brackets. For example, be careful, I, and you should change this verb, see. A big dog near our house. So please change the verb see. Like, I saw a big dog near our house. Now it's your turn. Let's check. I was so hungry, I ate 2 bowls of soup. My sister found 100 psalms in the street today. Okay, let's try some more sentences. Don't forget to change the verbs in brackets into past simple form. Okay, let's check. I bought a new computer game yesterday. When he woke up, the sun was high in the sky. Timur read the first page and closed the book. Good. And what about other sentences? Let's try these ones. Don't forget to use past simple form of the verbs in brackets. Okay, let's check. In a cafe, I ate some pizza and drank some orange juice. Good. The next one. My mom gave some milk to the cat. And the last one. 2 days ago, we wrote a dictation in English. Great job! I hope you've remembered some of the irregular verbs and can describe past actions using simple past, regular and irregular verbs. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you all the best with your English grammar. Bye for now!